That's the official commissioning of the A2 road, road from A2 Junction, Abj-Lokoja Highway, down to the Pai town here in Kwali Area Council. We want to express our heartfelt appreciation, as always, to the father of the nation, His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for his unwavering support and commitment to the development of the nation. So also for prioritizing the need of our local communities. We say thank you, Your Excellency, sir. Your leadership continue to inspire progress and unity across all the regions. Thank you, Your Excellency, sir. We also appreciate the leadership of the National Assembly, both Senate and the House of Representatives, for their support, understanding, and inclusive governance. To His Excellency, Barrister Wiki, Mr. Project, our driver, our boss, we say thank you for your visionary and exemplary leadership, your tireless effort and commitment to transforming FCT into a modern and more connected nation capital deserves our deepest commendation, sir. To the partners, contractors, all the technical team, both in FCDA and the Satellite Town Development Department, STDD, we say thank you for your professionalism, dedication, and timely delivery. You can see this road specifically was completed within just under 6 months period of duration. So we say thank you for that. This road, it doesn't just serve as an infrastructure to FCT, but also as a lifeline with objectives of opening economic opportunities, access to healthcare, access to education, access to farm and market, and eventually it will improve the quality of life of the people of Pai, Kwali, and the FCT as a whole. For the good people of FCT and Pai people, we say congratulations for you being the beneficiaries. And we also appreciate your support, dedication, and patience, and your unrelenting hope. We really appreciate that. Your long awaited dream has today become a reality under the leadership of His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We say thank you for your understanding. For our royal fathers, community leaders, our supporters, youth, and women groups, we say thank you, whose prayers and support keep us going on and on. We say thank you to you all. As we cut this ribbon today, I wanted to symbolize not only opening the roads, but beginning of a brighter future that will bring us closer to our collective aspiration. Once more, I say thank you very much for coming, and thank you for celebrating this important. Thank you very much. May God bless.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister of State, for delivering that well-thought-out vote of thanks. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, Your Excellency, Mr. President, sir, our next speaker has been in high spirits in the last couple of days, and why not? Presidential commissioning or flag off is a collection of thoughts that occupies this man's mind on a daily basis. In addition, he is liaising with his team to include the chairman organizing committee for all of this work, his chief of staff, the ESFCDA, the technical lead, and the contractors for how well to receive the creme de la creme of not just FCT, but top government functionaries friends, stakeholders, and visitors, traditional rulers and communities to each and every event. More importantly, how to receive the #1 citizen in the country, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Aside from his attention to detail and savoir-faire in matters of infrastructural development and administrative savvy, this gentleman also happens to be a fashion-forward individual, worthy of being on the cover of some of the finest fashion magazines. Every day he raises the bar, fashion-wise, on how to show up in great style to a presidential commissioning, dressed to the nines. It has been well noted, Your Excellency. Last week he had a yellow tie and a yellow breast pocket square. He had a blue tie and a blue pocket square. Today he carries his walking stick in that swagger that is only reserved for the Honorable Minister of the FCT. Do help me welcome the very dapper Honorable Minister of the FCT, wearing his fedora hat, carrying his walking stick.
Yes, the wicked, they tell me my brother Bola Tinubu, and he be the solution for Nigeria, Bola Tinubu. Mr. Project refining, fire, oh, Bola Tinubu, and he be the solution for Nigeria, Bola Tinubu.
The chairman of the Progressive Congress, members, chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Excellency the Deputy Senate President, Excellency the Governor of Niger State, the civil senators that are here, the chairman of the Progressive Congress, members of the National Assembly, former governors of Abia, Benue, and Enugu that are here, the mandate secretary, Minister of State FCT. My colleagues have seen the Minister of Budget, Minister of Finance, and the Honorable Attorney General of the Federation. Other leaders that are here, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. President, today of all the commission is for me considered very, very important. I recall that when I came to see you, I said, Mr. President, it will be very, very fine if we can make out time to visit one, at least, of the rural roads and see the people how joyous they will be. I'm sure if you look directly opposite you, you'll see that the people are very, very, very happy. And this also tells us that their emphasis is not just to improve for infrastructure in the city, also to improve life and other infrastructure in the satellite town. I will say here for record purposes so that we will understand what you've done since you came in May 29, 2023, what you've done in the rural areas, the number of roads you have constructed, and the number of roads you are still constructing. I don't want to talk about issue of security and education. But let me tell you the history of this road. We are awarded, through the Federal Council, we are awarded a contract from PAI, the boundary between PAI and Gomani. So when we are coming for the flag off, and then I was asking, how can we, where are we going to flag off this road? We are past 10 kilometers, 12 kilometers. So when I got to the boundary between PAI and Gomani, from that to Gomani is 13 kilometers that is ongoing. Before December, that will also be completed. So I am asked, how do you get to that PAI when this road is not constructed? It doesn't make sense. All you would have done is, okay, let us do this. Later we can do from PAI to Gomani. I thank God today, the people of the contractor assured us that you will do everything. I said, can you include it in the celebration of Mr. President's second year in office? And he said, yes, that he will use this to show his capacity and capability. I also want to thank them. Now, from Gomani to Yanguchi is another 13 kilometers, which we have told the managing director of this company to make sure he starts work from Gomani to Yanguchi. At the end of the day, along the stretch, you would have done about 45 kilometers of the roads in this area. Your Excellency, recall that when we were appointed in August 2023, a supplementary budget, you included, through our request, emergency roads and funds were provided in the national budget. 6 emergency roads, and you provided funds. And this was affected the entire 6 area council. And I want to inform you that all those roads have all been commissioned. All those 6 roads have all been commissioned. Today, I will read out what you've done so that everybody can hear. Everybody, so that those who are doubting Thomases can go and check these roads they are talking about. Is it in existence or just mere propaganda? Excellency, you today in 2023-24, you approved for the construction of 6 emergency roads, and I'll name them. One is the construction of Paikori Ibua Road in Babalada, 9 kilometers. That road has been commissioned. Construction Gabo Tokulu Road with 2-span river bridge, 5 kilometers in Buhari Area Council. That has also been commissioned. Construction of asphalt carriageway from Gara Junction to Lier Secretariat, 5 kilometers between Kuje Area Council. That has been commissioned. Construction of Yangochi, Sokuku, Ebo Road, 11 kilometers in Kwani Local Area Council. That also has been commissioned. Your Excellency, you also ordered for the construction of 5-kilometer access road to Saburi 1 and 2 communities within Amak. That has also been commissioned. Your Excellency, today we are in A2 to Pi. Let me say, for this year's commissioning, Your Excellency, we will commission 10 kilometers of Aguma, Palace Road, Radio Road, New Market in Guabalada. We have done Yanya, Karishi, Dua Carriage Road, 18 kilometers. We are going to commission 7.4 Old Oshafa Road and Reputation of Duse Lower Usma Dam, 7.4 kilometers. Your Excellency, we are going to commission the realization of Gwen of Oshafa War College to Army Checkpoint, 16.4 kilometer road and other and drive. That will be done on 26th of this month, which is Thursday. Your Excellency, we are very happy. So we have done, if you calculate all, and the ongoing roads, and the ones completed within the satellite towns, you've done not less than 150 kilometers of roads. So I tried to say this so that people will not think every time we're in the city. Every time we're in the city, what is happening in the rural areas. We've been able to open most of the rural. If you came here, you will wonder, assuming there was even crime, how will police enter here? How will security men enter here? It will not be possible. And look at the vast area of land. We are talking about food security, food security. With this, those of you who want to be farmers, real farmers, we are willing to pay compensation to communities and give you farmland so that we'll come out of the food problem which the federal government is trying to solve. So, but real farmers, not political farmers who will keep the land as speculators. And then when they know that much development has come, they start going to sell the land. So we're happy with the kind of support you've given to us to achieve all this result. You see, you can give somebody an appointment and he does not have support. The person cannot do anything. But when you have given somebody an appointment and you give him that support to actualize his job, that's always happiness. And for us, we are very, very happy. You can imagine the people are happy. When the people are happy, you will be happy. But when the people are angry, you will not be happy. I'm sure as you're living today, you'll be very, very happy. Even when you get to the villa, you'll be very, very happy. On this note, Mr. President, I invite you to talk to the people of Pi who have been waiting and commissioned this 15-kilometer road. Thank you and God bless you.
Of Federal Capital Territory, member representing the Assembly, project contract of Method, General Limited, senior government officials, gentlemen of the press, and the director in Abuja. Thank you for coming here. And looking at what we saw on our way here, of a great mechanization to come here. And looking at what we saw on our way here, we saw opportunity, prosperity, and the need for the establishment of ranches, and reasons to uplift the life of our rural people. A leader like Barrister Inaugurates and his team is doing a wonderful job to think about the people and their needs, and think about the country that he represents. Thank you, Mr. Project. Thank you, Inaugurates, for all you are doing. We greatly appreciate the efforts you and your team put in place to achieve this. Ordinarily, as a president, I wouldn't have been here and noted what is here. I thank the traditional ruler and the people of this neighborhood for living their lives quietly. On my way here, I observed the need for our great farmers and livestock owners to establish the opportunity for grazing and do what is necessary. We will help you. We will work with you. We will convert what used to be a liability and a source of conflict to a means of prosperity. So Kwali, a rural area, Abuja to commission the 15-kilometer A2 to Pai Town Road. But the road, the infrastructural development, means nothing if you don't develop it to the benefit of our people. Indeed, this progress will continue to elevate our lives if this administration will continue to prioritize infrastructure in all zones, particularly Inaugurates and his team. You are doing a good job for the underserved rural areas. We will ensure that development is not lopsided, but balanced, inclusive, and targets set at lifting lives. The commissioning of this new constructed road for A2 Junction on Abj-Lokoja Expressway to Python is both symbolic and strategic. It is strategic because it opens a new corridor for agricultural, commerce, education, mobility, and all necessary to strengthen our national economy from the grassroots up. Rural communities such as PI make important contributions to Nigeria's social and economic fabric, especially in food production and local enterprises. But their potential has been hindered by poor road access, isolation, and neglect for far too long. Today, that narrative is changing. I commend the contractor for their quality work, professionalism, and commitment to excellence. You have delivered a road built to last and will serve the future generations. We recognize your role as partners in national development. To the people of PI, this is your road. This is your road, and I urge the community to make ownership of this infrastructure. Guide it, maintain it, and use it to the fullest. Let it be a pathway to growth and bridge to a better life for the youth, the farmers, traders, and students who will move with great ease. This project is one of the many we are delivering across the country, and we will not stop. We will continue until every Nigerian can feel the touch of meaningful governance. On that note, I am gratefully honored to commission the A2 to Pi Town Road to the glory of God and service to humanity. May road bring prosperity, peace, and power and pride to Pi Town and beyond. Thank all the team members of FCT, local and rural. I am indeed very grateful. Nigeria will not forget what you are doing to the development of this nation. We thank all of you who have led the township to this rural community. Please own it, develop it. I know those who might own the real estate around here will be extremely happy for this value addition. We will do more for all of you. Thank you very much. To the glory of God Almighty, to great commitment to humanity, for the economic prosperity of Pi rural area, I commissioned to the project the 15-kilometer A2 Abj-Lokoja Road, Junction to Pi Town, in Kwali Area Council, FCT was officially commissioned by Bola Ahmed Tinubu, ECFR, President Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, on Monday, 23rd of June, 2025.